Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane, and today I'm going to be doing another need read. That's a needed enlightenment, empowerment, discovered, delivered. Same thing, delivered, discovered. Sounds good to me. Today I decided to take from the Star Codes Astro deck, and the beautiful card that came out was Transits, which is a card of climate. Okay. And the number 55. So right away, fives for me are hard numbers. They're numbers that mean there's change and flux. And yeah, it's not always easy. It's that kind of change that feels uncomfortable. That's the way I would put it. And in this card you feel a lot of movement, a lot of colors, a lot is going on here. Okay, this body is trying to like almost protect itself and protect the interior from being disintegrated. So very important, but the colors are so beautiful on this card, so they're showing that all these beautiful colors, well, they're needed for the change. And I was taking a quick look at what the book was saying, and it really, really brings it in. So I'm going to read that for you. Changing states is transits. And it says the planets are always moving through time and space, always spinning around us. When those planets form geometric relationships to one another, they create transits. The astrological weather conditions of the day that affect us all. When a moving planet forms a geometric relationship to a planet in your natal chart, that transiting planet can act like a guest who enters your house, sits in your kitchen, or sprawls in your living room. It activates that part of your existence. If that transiting planet talks to your Mars, it activates your warrior nature and fight or flight response. If it talks to your moon, and it initiates, I can't say that word, initiates, there you go, a story centered around your home, your family, and how you nurture yourself. Action. The situation is in flux and the surrounding conditions are changing. So I feel that in the world, right? We're feeling it all right now, very, very much. Stay alert, aware, and be ready to respond to incoming dangers and opportunities, okay, for both. Some people are moving in, others are leaving. New opportunities open and old chapters close. Listen to the grapevine for changes in personnel or economic conditions. You're not in control of these elements, but you can make the most of these changes. And dance with fate. Beautiful. People that walk into your life now may be karmically important. Either the relationship will last a long time or it may be short, pithy, and teach you a valuable lesson. It can be helpful at this point to look at the transits in your natal chart. There's no volume control on this card energy. Transit may trigger a small change in personnel around you or could signal a shooting star that blazes across your life and turns your direction entirely. You have choices, though. Ask for grace and guidance when responding to the changing circumstances. It says, while cards are in play, your non-control of who or what now brushes your life, and that can be scary. But even though life is an ever-moving circus and you don't need to control the people and events transiting your life, know that you are in complete control of your response to the transit. Choose wisely. So, just to say that this whole month of need reads of November, of focusing on us and trying to really narrow down all of this stuff that's happening around us with these cards is what we're really trying to do here. We're really trying to control the situation so that it doesn't go completely out of hand, okay? Like I said, you're not in control of what's going on in the outside world, but you are in control on how you respond to it. And the climate can be volatile or it can be extremely good. Now, I know through all of this stuff, all of this standstill that we've been going through, a lot of us have done very well through it. We've taken a time to grow, to learn, to be more than the sum of our parts. So just keep going. Even though it may feel at times that things are getting worse. In crisis is what I'm hearing here. In crisis. I don't know where that came from, but it just came in. Okay, believe in yourself. And that's the first step to success. The Eight of Swords, right. While people are binding themselves up around the tree. Look at this beautiful deck, okay? This is the Spacious Tarot. This is one that I bought, and it was a purely emotional buy. So beautiful. Speaks so much. Right deep in your soul. Take a good look at this card. Okay? You're the one. It may feel sometimes like you're here. The climate is harsh. It's cold. And people are like scared. And they're tying themselves up to this tree for protection. Okay? Not realizing that tying themselves up here is really, really holding them back from discovering more. From being able to venture out to better weather. To see things in a different light. Okay? So this is the climate right now. I mean, I can't make this up with this stuff. Oh, this card really, really hits me somewhere deep, okay? I feel that. And I'm pretty sure you guys do too. If you just peek your nose sometimes, once in a great while, you hear something go through. Like, I'm not a TV watcher, but I do watch YouTube. And regardless where you are, things, like, you will see things go by your feed regardless. And you just have to, we're kind of skirting the edges, okay? Trying not to look too much, but feeling it. I mean, we're definitely feeling this, for sure. Well, that card could have been the card of the day, I tell you. I mean, it could have gone with that climate card for sure. We have the Child of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. And again, it came out in reverse. Okay, it came out in reverse yesterday too. This is really speaking of the fact that we are really trying to get back to who we are, Pisces. Okay? I also feel that we're trying to protect. I mean, in this image, you see that little fish, okay, in their own little bowl. Their own little daydream and their own little life, okay? They're part of the big river, lake, whatever you want to call it, but they're kind of protected in their own little I want to say fish bowl, but it is a fish bowl because there's a fish and there's a bowl. So we're in our own little fish bowl. We're trying hard to stay in it. But it's hard. Because this is around us right now. We're feeling it, like major. It's really coming in. It's really sucking us in. Just hold strong, you know. Hold strong. You have the Child of Pentacles. I love this. I love this, okay? The Page of Pentacles. We had the page yesterday as well. Telling us that we have solid new beginnings ahead of us. This is a time to set goals. This is us being the student, okay? Looking at the world with like young, fresh insights and eyes. Look at that cute little bear, okay? What else can you say about that? He's just so cute. He's in a meadow of opportunities. I mean, look at all of this beautiful grass and flowers growing around him. There's so much coming in and so much to learn. And we are definitely there. Okay? We're here to usher this in. We're here to create a different climate, if you will. Okay? And that is what you have to really work on right now. How to create a climate that suits you, Pisces. Okay? So that's what I want you to do. That's what Spirit wants you to do. They want you to work on your own climate. Work on your own climate. Really put a lot of work. Be your very best student. And this student is better than any school, because this school is a school that is here to teach you the journey that you want to be on, the one that you are designing, custom designing for yourself. Ten of Wands. Look at that. Okay, so this Ten of Wands is, my Ten of Wands is the end of a stressful situation. But the thing with this Ten of Wands is that you have, maybe not an equal amount, but you have like the dark and the light here. And I just noticed that there's 4 wands that are white and 6 that are in darkness, like the darker shade, like the between the dark and the light. So right now it may feel that there's a lot more darkness than light. Okay? But it's not always going to feel that way. I'm just letting you know. It's going to balance out. Okay? This time, this climate. Okay, I'm going to keep using that. This climate that we are under, that keeps changing, that keeps throwing us for a loop here. It's getting to this ending. You can see it's setting. The colors of the sunset, this beautiful sky. Okay? And I'm hearing my father, who used to say, when the sky is that color, it's because it's going to be a sunny day tomorrow. So a sunny day is definitely coming for us. A brighter day, a better day, a stress-free day. It's just we have to ride the wave. We have to protect ourselves, work on ourselves, try to maintain our bubble, try to see things beyond what others see, okay? And you see this sword is not really taking off. It's kind of it's almost like it's standing beside these. And I find that that's what happens with a lot of us. We kind of just oh, and I've just realized something. One of these swords is white. Look, look. Look. So could it be that by being a witness, by observing, like I've always said, or I've said so many times in these readings, by being there, by showing the world the way, that we're actually going to help certain people figure out how to release themselves from these binds? I hope so. I hope some of them to come to their own conclusions as well, okay? So important. These page cards make me feel as well that we're very much in an infancy of a new era. Like we're very young when it comes to this. This is like learning to walk, learning to crawl even. Okay. The Empress. There's that beautiful field again. Remember, I was getting that. We're doing this so we can get to this right here. Look at this lush, beautiful field of gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. And guess who showed up? Guess who showed up in this card from yesterday? Our crow. The clarity. Being able to see. Absolutely. Look at that. Yeah, a period of growth, of intense growth. They're even saying like somewhere like similar to like what they call the Roaring 20s, after everything happened, after the First World War, after the pandemic, the Spanish flu pandemic. There was a period of like people going out to celebrate. There's a of abundance and growth. This is not going to be like that, but it's going to be a different kind of growth. not just an overabundance of like, you know, going over the top. It's more like going over the top in a way that trying to build something that's more sustainable, better for people so that they can live, they can flourish. That's flourish, grow. We haven't been. We haven't been flourishing for a while. We've just been persevering, absolutely, the Nine of Wands. Okay, we've been just trying to keep the beauty of ourselves alive. To think that there's something deeper there. Trying to keep ourselves propped up by putting the good and the bad together, you know? Building stuff that's probably not that great as a foundation, but needed, what we needed to do to get to where we need to go, to persevere, to continue. But they're saying don't give up, okay? Because there's still beauty to be had. There's still beauty here, okay? Everything that we've gone through is, well, it brought everything to a head so that people could really clearly see how unbalanced everything is. So this is you writing the climate. Don't give up, persevere, don't give up. Even though the road may have been a little harder than you thought, maybe that you're fatigued, remember to rest. Yesterday we had to rest. You're almost there. We're almost there. Oh, wow, look at these, eh? They all came out. Alright. So, the Guardian of Wands, you can see the fire there. Somebody's stoking the fire. Why are they stoking the fire? So that the illusions can be broken. Absolutely. Okay? Then we're going to need to adapt and transform. So all of these cards came out. This is just a little, like I call an à côté. They like to do that every once in a while. They do it for, I don't know, all the decks recently. They just throw out all these cards. It's like a little, light's going to be shown. The illusions are going to be cleared up. We're going to need to adapt because there's going to be major transformation. That's just the way it is. Okay, things are going to change. Things are going to change. So I think this is a follow-up just from the Nine of Wands, because for some of you going, how is it going to change? Well, there's going to be a bright, shining light. The fire is going to get stoked until things become very clear. Crystal clear. On fire clear. Did I tell you guys this is my slow deck? Yes, it is. Okay, so brand new journey, right? Underneath the Child of Pentacles, that new apprentice-like energy comes in, the Fool energy. Okay, brand new road ahead, you guys. Okay, brand new road ahead. After the day goes down, look at it. Coming back up, brighter and more beautiful than ever. So this is absolutely what this is saying. Better things are coming in. I think this is another one of these readings where they're telling you, Pisces, that things will be better. Okay? I think every once in a while we get in a funk because we look. And, underneath the deck, the star. Wish upon that star, Pisces, and believe in it. Believe in the star. Okay? Believe in its power. It's going to bring light. It's going to, things will get better. They will start improving. It's just that before there's an improvement, and I've said this before, when you're decluttering, it's going to make a big mess before things start looking tidied and better, and you start getting rid of stuff. It makes a bigger mess before it's fixed. So just keep that in mind when you're looking or hearing or things are passing. And I feel with this transit card, it's that climate. You're feeling that climate trying to push its way in, and although you're trying to just kind of hold on to your center, you're feeling a lot of this pressure. It could even be from people who are talking to you or bringing in their point of view or telling you all their stuff. You're kind of like, oh my God, you know, like, I'm trying to stay away from this, but it keeps trying to push its way in. Just know the schematics of it, okay? Even though you're seeing glimpses of it and you're thinking, how are we ever going to? We will. Things will change. The most important part right now is for you not to give up and to believe in this new path, to believe in this new world and this new way of being. It will be, it will come. You will make it happen regardless of whatever happens in the world in your own life. And that's what you need to concentrate on right now, Pisces. Alright, so I'm going to let you go with this, and I'm going to do the extended later. I'm sending you lots of love, light, and blessings as always, Pisces. Take care of yourself.